guys, how you doing? Got a game of Rush and Damavand Peak for you here. And just to start out with, this was a tough game. The team we played against was pretty difficult, but I feel like, I played pretty well. It wasn't anything crazy. It's not like in TF2 where, you're playing the heavy and you got a team of medics behind you and you just run into their spawn and pretty much annihilate every single person because they have no idea you're coming and you have unlimited health. It wasn't anything crazy like that. I didn't go on any crazy kill streaks or anything, but I felt like, I felt like I played pretty well. I did my best. So we're going to go ahead and start out in the scout helicopter here. And as you're going to see, I am by no means a pro. I'm not, I'm not anything special. I'm going to go ahead and come around here, try to take out the Humvee, and this tactic right here where you shoot the Humvee, you crash into the tower, slowly fall down, somehow don't break your knees, and shoot the guy who was in the Humvee who hopped out because he was so scared. I mean, maybe it's not the most efficient way to use a helicopter. Probably would be a lot better if you kept the helicopter alive and you didn't destroy it in the process, but that's how I use it. That's how I learned. But I'm going to go ahead and hop down here now, and I'm trying to figure out where they're coming from. It seems like what they do is whenever they start out at first, they come down the left side in the Humvee, get that, quick plant before the enemy, or before the defenders are spawned, and then they sort of come down the right-hand side, for this other MCOM. So I'm gonna pop up here, and I know exactly where these guys are going to be. I know, okay, there you go, poke your head out, there you go. I know exactly where they're going to be because that's exactly where I go every single time. Might kind of have to change my tactics because that's such a good spot to take those guys out from. Then I heard an explosion down here. I thought it was the enemy team blowing a hole in the wall, try to hop through, but oh, nope. It's my teammate decided to blow up that building with me inside it. Great strategy. I really appreciate that. I mean, it's probably a good tactic to get rid of that building in that way. They can't, use it as cover or maneuver around it, but at the same time, it's not a great tactic because you just killed me. But, we can live with that. And, this team, you're going to see throughout the match, they are going to be relentless with pushing up. They're going to have guys all over the place, and they get the MCOM armed here. And watch this. This is Battlefield 3 shenanigans at its greatest. I see all these guys going down right on the MCOM, but I don't see anyone. I'm like, you know what? I know someone's here. I know you're here. Show your face. Well, there you are. Lynched into the wall underneath the map. I'm not sure 100% how he did it, but he somehow just emerged like right in front of me. He just popped out of the ground, and there he is. And I'm not a fan of the whole, oh, you can glitch your legs into the wall. I hate that, but it's in the game, and you're not gonna get rid of it. And okay, I'm gonna kill this guy right here because he's not even paying attention. But again, there's another guy right on the MCOM, and he's gonna go plant and then try to run behind this crate. But okay, you know what? I have my M9 on me. It's the most overpowered weapon in this game, and you're not gonna kill me whenever I have my M9, okay? And then this guy back here, please, I'll say it once, I've said it a million times, I'll say it one more time. Put away your automatic shotgun. Just put it away. Can't stand those things. They're so annoying. They take no skill. You know what? Man up and pull out a pump action, okay? Please, just do it. Those things are just obnoxious. I don't think that they should be in the game, but, they are going to be in the game, and, I'm not going to change that. They're just kind of annoying. And that's sort of too, that's the epitome of a player that uses that kind of weapon. Oh, I'm gonna run all the way to the back of your spawn and try to spawn rape you even though there's a million players all around me. But, okay, so back to the game, please. You see at this point, the Humvee's on the hill, hit me really hard, and then I get kind of taken out from the other side of our base. And at this point, I know there's nothing that I can really do, so I decided, you know what, let's just hop back in the scout helicopter. It worked out so well the first time, let's give it another go. But, honestly, I'm just, I'm going to use it and try to take out their Humvee and try to slow them down because, you guys have probably been in games before where they just take this Humvee and they just drive it from base to base, and it's just pretty much a little game of who can get the most MCOMs, and, it's a game of Damavand Peak Rush, and it lasts for, like, 4 minutes, and, you just got to slow them down. So, taking shots at people, I'm not really going to kill anyone because my aim is absolutely awful. But I'm going to loop back around here. At least try to take the Humvee out, which they're repairing, and I think I do get a kill right here. Somehow. It's just, that's pure luck, because I'm really, really, really bad in these helicopters. But, getting locked onto, hop back down here. I'm not going to try to stay down too long. There's some guys that try to stay in this thing the whole entire game, and it's really not that beneficial to your team. You know, you're not really going to do anything. And, okay, so I'm coming back up here. I'm going to take some pop shots at these snipers because that's what I do. I take pop shots at snipers. Then locked on 2 again here. So, okay, here's what I do. I bounce my helicopter off the rock. That's always a good plan. And then just bail. Just get out of there. I'm just a joke in this thing. But somehow, you know, I wasn't too far out of bounds. I didn't suicide. And, you know, I'm going to continue on my merry way. You know, continue. I'm going to take out one guy here before I hop back down. But yeah, this team, especially on that first base, and then the first part of the second base, they're just pushing up really well. There's the Humvee again. You know, it's a great spawn point. It's a good way to take out the enemy, and they push so hard. And then, okay, right here, this is why I use the G3, because it's an assault rifle, but it's also a sniper rifle. You can just headshot people so easily, and that's why I love it. You don't even have to put it on, you know, the single fire mode. You can just tap it because the rate of fire is so slow, and it just takes like 2 headshots, and you know, you down people so fast. And again, you see these guys are pushing up. They're pushing up good, but thankfully, you know, I have my team there, and we're able to you know, defend it. But you know, this enemy team, they were good, and they were always running in like packs of 2 to 3, like they should be. They were reviving, you know, like they should be. And, you know, they were a tough team, and I'll hand it to them. They made for a really fun and exciting game. And once again, how often do these buildings go down? Not that often. You know, it's nothing like back in May 2, but somehow I find myself in a building that's getting destroyed once again. That's just my luck. But you know, Battlefield 3, I just have really bad luck in this game, but I deal with it. It's just my curse. And, so again, guys, on the MCOM again, I'm going to randomly just throw a grenade, because that's always a good idea. Nope, I get a kill. And I'll take it. And then you guys saw what happened on that last base where that guy was glitched into the wall. So I always do this little drive-by technique where I just run by the MCOM just to make sure. It's not that I don't trust my teammates. Well, it kind of is that I don't trust my teammates, because normally they're just awful. And they don't know the difference between a guy with a blue name above his head and a red name above his head. But, you know, thankfully his team was actually halfway decent. And again, they're pushing up again. They're going to be trying to arm. So shoot the guy who actually did arm. Hop out because that grenade, I wasn't sure if it's friendly or not. Disarm, while disarming, take out one guy, my teammate takes out the other guy, and that was lucky that they didn't kill me there. I guess they were distracted with my teammate. And there are just so many times thinking back on this that, you know, I probably should have been dead. I probably shouldn't have disarmed that MCOM. I probably shouldn't have taken out that guy. So many times where they probably should have taken the base, and then who knows, you know, who knows what happens after that. But then I'm going to go ahead and hop back up here because this is just a great spot to watch, you know, them coming down the right-hand side of this rock or coming down the center of the map. And this is their problem. Okay, so they blew holes in the wall, you know, but they just had this one little hole, and they're all trying to funnel through like it was Operation Metro, which is never a good idea because I'm just going to kill every single one of you. And then this guy, he was actually being a smart player, and he was trying to flank around, but luckily I was able to take him. And then, it was about this time, because, like I said before, you know, we played a number of games before this, and this team was really good, and we never even got close to winning a game. And it's about this time I'm thinking, you know what? We might actually be able to win this game. And that's always exciting whenever you run into a team that, you know, you guys have had that before, where you try, and you just can't do anything. And, you know, I was like, you know what? We can probably take this. And then I just sped this up a little bit here because it's pretty much, you know, 2 minutes of me seeing a bunch of guys on my mini-map, but me being completely blind and not being able to see anybody in front of me. And you know, that's not really that entertaining, so I sort of sped that up. And then I'm thinking here, you know what? Let's be aggressive. Let's just try to push up. We could probably end this game right now. There's not that many tickets left. So I'm going to hop through here, and look at this guy with his ninja Chuck Norris, some type of move here. But luckily I take him down, but then I just get shot in the ass right after. I thought that was really funny. I felt like he should have like some type of cape or something where he's like floating down on top of me, because whenever I saw it, it almost seemed like it was in slow motion. And then right here, they don't have many tickets left. My teammate had a spawn beacon up, so I'm like, you know what? Try to get behind him. I can probably take out every single one of the tickets that they have left right here. So look, I hear him coming from the right, and then I finally see the one guy, shoot the other guy, and I have awful aim there, and he had awful aim too. I don't know how he didn't take me out. But then, okay, this is a bad situation. They get the other MCOM armed, and then they're running to this MCOM right here. And then I know there's guys right below me that know exactly where I'm at, but I have to make sure I take the guys out actually on the MCOM. And they finally take me out, and I'm thinking, oh, you've got to be kidding me. After this whole entire base, they're going to go in there and arm because we're not going to disarm the other MCOM. But, like I said, thankfully I actually had a few decent team members on this game. And, you know, I'm thankful for that. That doesn't always happen. But that was a really fun game. You know, it was close. It was hard fought. You know, went a couple bases. And, you know, so many times, if you get a good game, you actually play well, it's just a complete walkthrough, and, you know, it was never even a question of whether you're going to win or not, and that's not how this game was. And, you know, I wish I could get more games like this, because they're exciting and they're a lot of fun. It came down to the wire. That's how I like to play them. But anyways, I'd probably be doing a few more of these, because it's a lot of fun to do, and, you know, probably posting some Rush. But anyway, guys, let me know if you like this. If you do, let me know. Leave, you know, constructive criticism in the comments, and I will see you guys later. So you almost see a spawn beacon down inside of there, because you get locked out as a defender.
Well, there's 2 of us in here right now, 2 squad members, so. As far as I haven't gotten any TKs yet. Wow, I just got so many defend orders followed from you.
You have to see what I just did.